Hey, Totally Free Savers, this is Totally Free Tommy, and I have an update video on some of the Ibotta changes. There's just a few little things that they added. They actually made a new article that kind of went over some of the changes, but I still have a few questions, so I kind of wanted to go over that in this video. It won't be a long video, I don't think, I hope not, just because, like I said, the changes, they did make a new article that, I guess, made some changes more concrete, but there was still some open-ended questions, and so I wanted to go over those changes and some of the questions that I still have personally. And yeah, let's get into the video. Before we start, actually, I was going to ask if you like this sort of content or like my channel, please subscribe to it and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of my future videos. Like the video so we let the algorithm know that this is a good video to show to other people, and drop any comments with any questions or concerns or anything else you want to say about this matter. I'd really appreciate it. Also, if you could please follow me on TikTok, Instagram, and Pinterest. My handle on all those accounts is @TotallyFreeTommy, so you don't miss any of my future deals or posts or anything like that. All right, now let's talk about all the changes that are going on. So if you've been following my account or just following couponers in general, you've probably seen over the past week, there's been a little bit of a, I don't want to say an uproar, but fear, I guess, because Ibotta made some kind of under the table changes without really telling anybody about it. Basically what happened earlier in the week is that they started adding some verbiage to certain rebates, but not all, that said that those rebates in question were not eligible for cashback if you used a coupon and or a promo code in the purchase of the items. And at the same time, they updated one of their existing articles about offer stacking to basically say the same thing. And at the end of the article, it basically said, if you want to see which offers are available for stacking or not, just check the fine print, which, that's what we knew from them adding the stuff on the offer pages. But I don't think it was last night, but the night before maybe. I believe it was either the wee hours of September 16th or very, very late at night on September 15th. They made a brand new article, and I'm looking at it right here, so apologies if I keep looking up and down at the camera. Oops. I don't know what I just did. Okay, whatever. Basically, the article, the title of the article was a question and the article itself was an answer. The article title was, "Can I use coupons or other promotions with Ibotta offers?" And the answer, the first word is no. That's the first sentence, no, period. Ibotta offers available in store and online cannot be combined with other discounts, including manufacturer coupons, paper coupons, which implies store coupons as well, because they did single out manufacturer coupons, but whatever. Digital coupon codes, and retailer digital rewards. That one kind of worries me because that implies extra bucks and Walgreens cash and register rewards. So, I mean, register rewards aren't a digital reward, but they're still a retailer reward. So, but we'll get on that in a second. In-store, and I'm just reading this verbatim so that way you know. If you want to see this in further detail, I will, of course, drop it as a, I'll drop the link, rather, in the description of this video for both articles, because there's two, and I'm going to get on that in a second. In-store shopping offers won't be redeemed if another coupon or reward promotion is applied to that item. Similarly, online shopping offers usually cannot be combined with promotional codes, discount codes, coupon codes, or additional retailer coupons and promotions. Now, here's a little thing that they do say is allowed. Store-run sales promotions or discounted items are not considered an exclusion for Ibotta offer redemption. So, basically, this is all to say that you can't use coupons anymore, period, according to this article, but you can still, and let me rephrase a little bit. You can't use coupons if you're going to redeem for an Ibotta offer. But if it's just a store sale, and yeah, then I think according to this, it should be good. Now, one of the questions that I have is, what about clearance? It does say here, I'm going to read it again, store-run sales promotions on discounted items. Does that include clearance? I don't know. I did hear, and I did a live on TikTok yesterday night, and someone said in the comments that they submitted for a clearance item and did not get their cash back. So I know that's anecdotal, and I'm not saying I don't believe them, but there's so many things that could have happened that maybe it wasn't related to this. But I don't know. That's a question I have. What about clearance? They don't say. Let me see. Something else to note. When coupons or other promotions are used, pending offers may be reversed before any cashback is applied. This is also important. In some cases, earnings can be reversed, which will affect your earnings balance for the amount of the offer. Basically, that means if for some reason you used a coupon and I bought a rebate and it went through the cracks, they may go back in and reverse it. I'm assuming they do audits here and there. I don't know. I don't work for them. So that's this article. This article, as of recording this video, was updated 2 hours ago. The other article that I mentioned earlier in the video that was updated earlier in the week that had the verbiage basically saying check the offer, the individual offers, that was updated 3 hours ago. And that still says literally verbatim, the offer details page is the best place to see if your offer is eligible for stacking. So I appreciate them creating that new article, but the fact remains that there's still a question now because there are two different articles that have similar information about coupons, and one of them still says, again, this was updated 3 hours ago. They had the opportunity to delete this verbiage and they didn't. So I'm wondering if that's for a reason. It literally says that even though one article says no, you can't use coupons, the other one still says check the offer in question to see if it's available for stacking. So I don't know. Is using coupons and Ibotta dead? Who knows? I feel like this is a work in progress with Ibotta, and I think we're going to learn more information in the coming days and weeks, which I said in my original video from earlier this week, but I still think that that's valid right now. I know a lot of people are saying you just flat out can't use coupons on Ibotta anymore, and that very well may be true. But the fact that there's two articles with similar information, and one of them literally says, and it was updated within a few hours ago, it literally says that you to double check the offer to see if it's available for stacking. That leaves a lot of question and room for interpretation in my book. So that's a question that I have. Can you still use coupons if the offer in question doesn't specify you can't? I don't know. I did yesterday before I saw the new article that came out for an item that did not have in the fine print, and I did get my cash back. Maybe it'll be reversed. I hope not, but I think that there's still question there, and I hope Ibotta does clarify that further. So that's one question I have. The other one was clearance, like I said, because they didn't mention anything like that. And then something else that, like, I don't know, I'm a little bit like, is it's where it says you can't use retailer digital rewards. I find that very odd because that's not a coupon. It's like, it's store money. In the case where I'm thinking like Extra Bucks and Walgreens Cash and Register Rewards, that's store money. That's not a coupon. Now, the problem comes into play with Extra Bucks and even like Target Circle earnings. Those are coded as coupons. And so I don't know exactly how it comes off on the Target receipt. I don't think it shows like a coupon, but don't quote me on that. But I do know with what's it called? CVS Extra Bucks, those show as like coupons that come off. And so I'm wondering, like, is using Extra Bucks and submitting to Ibotta, is that officially dead? I hope not. I mean, I personally don't do that much of my couponing at CVS. I'm more of a Walgreens girl, but I don't know. That's something to consider here. And then I'm wondering, okay, like, if that's correct, I'm just thinking out loud here. Walgreens Cash, that normally comes off like that. I feel like that's coded more like store credit versus like a coupon. So I think we might still be okay using Walgreens Cash and submitting to Ibotta. And then for Register Rewards, that's also a tough one because those are coupons. But the thing is, it doesn't come off of the individual item. So I feel like if you're buying multiple things in a transaction and you have a Register Reward, you might be able to still submit because technically that is not tied to that one item, if that makes sense. Versus if you're just buying the one item in the transaction and using a Register Reward, that clearly is only for that one item. So you technically probably can't submit to Ibotta for that item. I hope I'm making sense. Versus if you have multiple items and like a Register Reward, that Register Reward is no longer tied to one individual item. Like, if that makes sense. So you might still be able to submit to Ibotta for that. Again, I'm thinking out loud. I personally don't use Register Rewards that much, so I may or may not actually be testing this. So, try at your own risk. But yeah, I just wanted to give this little update because they did provide more information. I'll try to provide more updates as we learn more. Excuse me. Because, like I said, I honestly, in my heart, feel like this is not done. I feel like this is still a work in progress. There's still things to be changed and clarified. So yeah, I guess, like I said, subscribe to my channel and turn on notifications to see more content like this because I honestly do believe that there is still some further clarification to have, either on Ibotta's part or just in trial and error on like us couponers' part. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. This really does suck, this change, but we're gonna get through this. I feel like as couponers, we've gotten through so many things. Honestly, I feel like this past month has been pretty hard. Like in terms of like, we're just getting hit one after another with things. I can't even think of a few things right now, but there's been a number of things the past month or so that have just been like, Enough. But we will get through this too. So, love you all. Hope you're doing well. Happy couponing, as happy as we can have it at least. And like I said, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Like the video, even though this is sucky information. Leave any comments you have below and follow me on all my other accounts. Like I have TikTok, Instagram, and Pinterest, like I said. My handle on all this is @TotallyFreeTommy. I'd appreciate the follow and the subscribe on here on YouTube. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.